Welcome in, Aries. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name's Lisa. Welcome to Say It Soul Tarot. So, for those of you that are new, welcome in. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. Really appreciate you guys. So, again, thank you so much for tuning into my channel today. So, that being said, Aries, we're going to take a look at your feelings, your person's feelings, and then I will draw some actions, what this person's going to do moving forward, as well as go over your oracle cards as well. We'll pull out some Scrabble tiles just to see if we can get some initials and or a word that resonates. So for cross watchers, just keep in mind when I'm talking about Aries, I could be talking about you. So feel free to swap the roles if it feels like it resonates. And then as well as always, this is a general read, guys. So please only take the message that or messages that resonate for you. So today may or may not be your reading. And if it's not, you can feel free to check out some other of my Aries readings or check out another tarot reader. So, all right, so let's get into it here, Aries. So, when I asked about love here for you, Aries, the Six of Cups came out, the Chariot, the Magician, the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. So, I am really picking up on an energy here where you recently possibly walked away from a situation or just kind of went in a different direction, is what I want to say here. With that Nine of Pentacles coming out, that's a really independent energy. And again, I feel like for some of you, I feel like you kind of surprised yourself that you can actually make it on your own here, is really what I'm getting here with the Magician. Because the Magician talks about having all the tools that you need. So I feel like on some level, this kind of surprised you. For some of you that recently did get out of, a long-term relationship or a marriage or something like that. Again, I feel like you're kind of surprised yourself how well you're doing in this situation, and that, you can make yourself happy, you can, support yourself and that kind of stuff. So again, I feel like you're just recently possibly coming into that energy. For others of you, again, I'm really picking up on, I'm going to get to that further in your reading. We'll talk about that in a minute. So when we clarified the Six of Cups, the Five of Wands came out. So I feel like you do, whatever you recently came out of, I do feel like there was a lot of conflict, a lot of external forces playing havoc on your previous relationship, whomever you were with. For some of you, this could be somebody that you've known for a long time, or that were you were married to, or in a relationship with them for a long time. But again, with that Five of Wands coming out, I feel like you finally had kind of had enough of that situation and chose to, possibly walk away from the situation. As well with that Six of Cups, I do feel like, in your heart, you do actually miss this person and you reflect on them and the situation, with that coming out. But again, I feel like not enough to possibly return to that situation. So with the Chariot coming out, so this is you taking control of your life here, Aries, and moving forward. And again, with the Eight of Cups coming out, so, this really signifies to me as a reader that you did possibly walk away from something that you invested a lot of time and energy and love into. And again, that's always a hard situation to walk away from. So I completely get that. And really, the reason why I'm saying that you have now kind of discovered that you've got everything you need to support yourself and, make yourself happy here with this Magician card. For some of you, I feel like you possibly have been spending a lot of time on, working through your own stuff, really getting in touch with, being self-aware about possibly your patterns and or things that you know that you need to change about yourself here. Because we also got the meditate card out. So, in meditation, again, I feel like you might be doing a lot of manifesting and just kind of being more self-aware is what I want to say here. But again, I feel like you're kind of like finding your mojo back here with that Ace of Wands coming out. So I feel like, you're really coming into some really great energy, Aries. And with that Ace of Wands coming out, I feel like, you kind of are finding what you're passionate about again, or like rediscovering yourself is really what I want to say there. So on the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Cups can talk about wish fulfillment. And again, can also be you putting it out into the universe exactly what it is that you're looking for in the future. So that could be future for anything. It could be, doesn't necessarily just, encompass, new love coming in. It could also be, for work and other stuff, right? So this is kind of just like what you want going forward. So like your dreams and wishes coming true. And again, I feel like in the past here with that Tower coming on that Nine of Cups with the Ace of Swords. And again, I feel like for some of you, you maybe thought, this would be really hard not to be in some kind of long-term relationship here with the Hierophant in the end. Like, finding your new identity if you're recently out of a marriage or like something along those lines. So that's really what I'm picking up on here. And again, this is really, it's funny because you actually got the new life card, and we have on the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands, or sorry, the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands came out, Ace of Swords. So 3 aces here. So again, it really does look like this is a new beginning for you, Aries. When I clarified the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups came out. So again, I feel like this is you taking control of your life here, going after what it is that you need. And with that Queen of Cups, I feel like you're, maybe finally able to kind of open your heart to possibly exploring, love with somebody else. That's really what I want to say there. So good on you for, spending that time working on yourself and, finding your way back to yourself is really what I want to say here. So in your person's energy, so again, the person that is on your mind, which is why you clicked on this video. And again, the situation, like I said, that I feel like you walked away from in their feelings, the Ten of Cups came out, the Two of Swords, the Fool, Six of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. So I feel like this person definitely had some issues here, Aries, if I'm being honest. Again, I feel like they just like wanted to move things forward. But again, with that Six of Swords, I feel like this person is like, not great when it comes to love is what I want to say, or they like really have their heart closed. They're not really open to receiving love. And again, I feel like, they want it with that Ten of Cups coming out. And again, I feel like you actually really do bring them a lot of happiness, and they obviously have a lot of feelings for you, but I feel like this person just isn't able to express themselves, or like they need to really figure out what it is they want. And again, I feel like for some of you, that's probably why you walked away, right? And for some of you, you may have, had a full-on family, with kids, etc., with that Ten of Cups coming out. When we clarified the Ten of Cups and their feelings, the Seven of Cups came out, and the King of Cups. So again, I feel like this person is really wishy-washy is what I'm getting here. And again, not able to possibly express their feelings here with the King of Cups. And again, for some of you, this person may have been exploring other opportunities. Not all of you. Again, take what resonates, guys. But with that Seven of Cups coming out, I feel like this person is just like, can't make up their mind what they want, is really what I'm getting. So for those of you that possibly were in like a marriage or something along those lines, this could have been a possibility of like what ended it. And for others of you, I'm picking up another storyline where this, this relationship really ended because, this person is wishy-washy and can't make up their mind as to what they want here. Like they say they want the Ten of Cups with you, but again, they're not expressing their emotions. Again, in and out behavior. So I feel like they're sending you a lot of mixed signals, Aries. So when we clarified the Two of Swords, I got the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. So I guess maybe for some of you, this person has been juggling a lot. So that could be anything, could be another person, could be another relationship, could be work, could be, hobbies of some kind or something else that they're dedicated to, or, and or volunteer, or, maybe they are out in the community doing stuff, like coaching or that kind of stuff. And with that Six of Pentacles, they weren't really able to give as much as you were giving, Aries, is really what I want to say here. So for those of you that weren't aware that this person was juggling, they were juggling a lot. And again, I'm not making excuses for their behavior here by any stretch. I feel like everybody's responsible for your own actions, right? So with the Fool coming out, it was clarified by the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So for some of you, again, they could have been juggling more than one person. Doesn't have to, can be a man or a woman, so don't get caught up in gender. Could possibly have been a water sign or a fire sign. And again, doesn't have to be. But again, I feel like this person just can't make up their mind here, if I'm being honest. And then for others of you that were in a long-term relationship and or marriage with this person and it ended because of that very reason with the Seven of Cups. So again, take what resonates. And again, I'm picking up on two storylines here. So again, just take what resonates here. So when we clarified the Six of Swords, so this is them leaving again. I feel like for some of you, this person may have ghosted you all completely. Like they just like dropped off, went into the abyss here with the Six of Swords and the Seven of Swords. And I feel like this person is probably one of the excuses that they may have used to you is like, oh, well, I've just been really working a lot with this Eight of Pentacles coming out. And for those, for others of you, I feel like possibly if this person was cheating on you and or like exploring other options, I feel like maybe this was somebody that they worked with is what I want to say here, or maybe this person sees other people when they travel, like, or something along those lines. So that's really what I'm getting there. And again, two separate storylines. So kind of take which one is yours. And I may not, neither of those may be like fit your situation. So, all right. So when we clarified the Ace of Cups, the Three of Wands came out and the Four of Swords. So I feel like this person does want to move back towards you here. I feel like in your absence, Aries, this person has realized how much they actually care about you with that Ace of Cups coming out. And again, I feel like this person is wanting to move towards you, or they're waiting for a good time to approach you here with the Three of Wands, because it talks about somebody, they're waiting for their ship to come in, or like they're kind of waiting for a good time to approach you and try and mend this situation with you, Aries. So I guess possibly expect them coming forward at some point to have a conversation with you, really, is what I want to say. And again, I feel like this person, they may reach out to you and send you a text message saying like, oh, I really miss you, or something along those lines here with that Ace of Cups coming out. And now actually in this reading, we have all four aces, which is kind of wild. So 3 on your side and the Ace of Cups is on their side, which I kind of find interesting. All right, so the bottom of their deck was the Chariot. So again, I feel like this person, and then we have the Star, Page of Pentacles. This person's going to apologize to you, Aries, and try and get back together with you. I feel that's where things are headed here. On your side, like I said earlier, you had the Ace of Pentacles. So again, I feel like this is you kind of doing you, finding new opportunities that fill your cup on your own. All right. So I'm going to see what actions this person's going to take towards you, Aries. Just to make sure that I've got these the right way. So angel spirits and guides, what actions, is this person going to take? So we have the Seven of Wands jumping out. Tell me more. So I feel like this person is going to remove any obstacles in order to come towards you, Aries. So I feel like this person's not going to give up. Yeah, we have the Tower now coming out on their side. Interesting. Tell me more, please. All right, this card flipped over, High Priestess. Ten of Swords, and I saw that. That was like just below those other couple of cards that I showed you on the bottom. Take one more card, please, Spirit. One more card. After the Ten of Swords, please. One more card for actions towards Aries, please. Justice. All right, so now on the bottom of the deck, guys, we have the Moon coming out. Yeah. I don't know. For some of you, I feel like this person, like I was saying earlier with that Seven of Cups, may have been, stepping out is what I want to say here. Again, take what resonates. We have the King of Wands with the Devil, Knight of Wands, after that. So, but again, I feel like this person, if they weren't necessarily doing that, I feel like this person definitely does have some, you know, some, I guess I want to say bad habits in this situation. Sorry, guys. I try not to be like, I don't want to be wagging my finger at anybody, if that makes sense. But in this situation, again, I feel like this person super wishy-washy, going back and forth, possibly, seeing other people, juggling, in and out, ghosting. And again, I'm not picking up the best behavior, but again, I feel like this person really does care about you, Aries. Again, I just feel like this person really needs to do some work, I feel, on themselves here for sure. So just keep that in mind, you know. All right. So again, I feel like this person they're just not going to give up on this relationship with you, Aries. And again, I feel like they have it in their mind with that high priestess that they really don't want things to come to an end here with possibly a divorce and or, again, I feel like this person is now, wanting to try and balance the scales here with the justice card. And I feel like this person is, you know, I feel like they're wanting to really heal this situation with you. And again, you guys are going to need to decide what you want to do moving forward. But I do feel like this person definitely needs to, you know, do some work on themselves, is what I want to say here. And again, I feel like they, really do care about you here with that Ace of Cups coming out. But again, I feel like this person, they really need to, I guess I want to say they really need to step up and show you, you know, saying, XYZ is one thing, but, they say actions speak louder than words. So I guess just keep that in mind, if you entertain the possibility of this person re entering your life, Aries. And again, I feel like they're definitely going to try. So just be on the lookout for that, I guess. All right. In their oracle cards, they got the regret card. And it says, I know that I cannot change the past. So again, I feel like this person was really wishy-washy. They kind of messed with your head a bit here, I want to say, Aries, with their in and out behavior. And again, if they ghosted you, went into the abyss, or seeing other people, made you feel like an option, any of that kind of behavior. I do feel, again, I feel like this person does really care about you and they have a lot of regrets here. But again, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to move past this or not, or whether or not you're going to re-entertain this situation with this person. This person does really feel like you're their soulmate here with the soulmates card coming out. And again, I feel like I want to say too little too late, but again, I don't know. It's going to be your decision here. And then with this Sacred Symbols card that they got on their side, it's the Relief card. And again, I feel like right now with actually like the depiction here of like what direction, I feel like this person feels lost is really what I want to say in this situation. They really feel lost in their life without you, Aries. So, and again, I feel like this person just wants some relief here to know that you still care about them, that you possibly, would consider getting back together with them in some way, shape, or form. And again, I feel like this person is looking for that relief, right? So I'm quite amazed, when I do the oracle cards first and then I do the tarot. So it's always surprising to me how they, happen to match up pretty good. And on your side, the honesty card came out and it says, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So again, I feel like for a lot of you, you just like, okay, I just don't want to deal with this situation anymore. So I feel like you were honest with yourself in that situation and knew what you needed to do, in order to find your own happiness again. And on your side, the new life card came out. And then the meditate card came out. So again, I feel like, meditation is really important, especially if, you just got out of something really heavy and or, draining. So meditation is like a good way to ground yourself and get back in touch with yourself. So I'm just going to pull some Scrabble tiles here. These may or may not resonate. So if they don't resonate, it doesn't mean it wasn't your reading. It's just an added bonus to do something fun. So the letter N, an O. It's funny because I see no, an I, a P, a V, a W, another O, the letter A, another P, and another I, and another A. So that's what I've got for you, Aries. So if you did get a message today, if you did enjoy this, the way that I broke things down today on, your side, their side, please let me know. So I'd love to hear from you guys. So feel free to leave a comment. And again, I feel like you need a big breath here, Aries. So, sit back and take a big breath. This is pretty heavy, this reading. And again, thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully I'll see you guys in another week. And if you did enjoy the video, if you could hit that like button and or subscribe to my channel, it would be most amazing. I'm just little, I'm trying to grow, and easier said than done. Anyway, I really appreciate you guys watching. And again, hopefully this message helps somebody. All right. Thanks.